I think the last time we go there, we cannot go past through that. Now we can. Let's go. And wait guys, let's change the weapon for Zhongli. Bye bye. Artifact. What is this elemental mastery? Let's switch for pure attack. That was a damage for a little bit, but not that.
Solidify.
Witness the power of Gu. Huh?
With the wind.
Oz, reveal.
Stabilize. I will
Die already.
disappear.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Solidify.
It's a little bit easier now. Good. Die already. Oh, what is that? Wow. A rare trap. A rare trap indeed. What he said? Salt steals the ruin within, not uninvited may enter in. What?
I heard that Salterai was once the home of the god of Salt's people. Therefore, there's sure to be loads.
According to legend, the people of the god of Salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable things left here.
Oh, good. That's just great.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the god of Salt, which, however, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. Nobody has been able to break the seal. I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected at all. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the god of Salt. I don't know. The god of Salt was the one who
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do, though.
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless.
You weren't listening at all, were?
But we have the illustrious.
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even.
I may know something about it.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals.
Bit of knowledge or you're
Their
the
references seem rather disorderly.
really lonely.
They do in fact contain the secret to breaking seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan just mentioned.
Okay, since.
Let's go and let's kill that Patui. I really don't like him. I really need to go here. And there's something. Can we get there? You can see that blinking in there, guys. So we can get here now, right, guys? It's around here only. And this so deep, guys, so deep, really deep. Patoy is always so annoying, even child. Oh, this is it.
Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed.
And that haven she eventually found is right here.
How sad then.
Okay, enough.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. With this clue, you should be...
Yeah.
South Jiangye in south. It means we should do this first, right? In there, and there's around here too. One, two, three, four. Okay. That's... It means we should go here first. Right? Tianheng in the south. M. Tianheng. Where's Tianheng? Tianqiu is only here. You know, River Harbor, Singsu. I know, man, Tianheng. It means... This is facing only there. Okay, let's see if there. Okay, this is it. Okay. So next is Yao Wang. I cannot even pronounce that. Where are you? Where are you? Here. Down. It means here again. What? It's only 4, right? Wait, guys. I'm gonna read it again. You went in the west. It's here. Yuan. And Tiang. Penyang. And Quincy. Okay. It means 1, 2, Okay. I know the
I do
puzzle.
worry about the well-being of my retinue during my impromptu
You know now the puzzle. Just like I thought.
Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time.
Now this is seal is broken. We can go through now.
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between you two that we saw at Guyenstone.
Okay.
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure we encounter, with only one object permitted per claim. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure. This will just be between you all.
Hey! Don't pass an
I don't agree.
I don't agree either.
Well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition. You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in this ruin, as well as traps.
You have the
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mr. Shaw. If we discover the truth behind the God of Salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax's image.
I can accept this arrangement. Well then.
Okay, let's go. Ooh, this is so dangerous.
gather.
Let's go here now. Now we can go and see this. Ooh, nice farming for mining. And so satisfying. Oh, where?
This is order.
No, my sword! Let me leave you.
So many ore lobbies in here. Nice. We have so many core lapis now. I need that core lapis. Satisfactory.
Solidified. Gather.
Really slime again. Okay, dead. You can find Lotus. You don't need Lotus. There's a box in there. Okay, nothing else. Ooh. Level 71. Start. I only need this. Oh. So, ouch. My hand hurts. What is this? All salt. What?
Are these statues?
No. These are people.
Duh.
They were probably followers of the god of salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
What happened to them?
With the wind!
Died already. How can we get on there? Really?
Solidify!
We need the only power.
Rise!
Oh,
Crumble!
what is that place in there?
Look at this! It's filled halfway with salt.
It just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the god of salt was a god lacking in
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full.
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change?
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt. The god of salt is powerful indeed.
Finally. After all, I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags.
Hey!
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to Miss Wanyan.
Of course, as...
Since we have a contract,
Then let's move on, shall we?
I will have order.
I don't want you guys. Are they dead? Yes, they are dead. And we're getting to there. What?
Just a simple rule.
I shall confiscate your treasure as you are not worthy to continue any further into the...
Oh, darn you!
archaeological survey. He could only pretend for so long. Hey, Paimon likes Mora, but Paimon doesn't do bad things.
Really, Paimon.
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, there are many other things that may tempt us to break contract. When people see the object of their dreams, how many are really able to control their desire and follow the contract? I think we should be honest with each other now.
Huh? Be honest about...
That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
Why do you say that?
Miss, you lack even the most...
And of great knowledge and talents. I seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my courage. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Qixing, Yinyuan Hall of the salt industry. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
Oh, right! Now that you mention it, the people of Leah very seldom use the name Morax.
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. He left us alone and lost in the world. We hate, so I seek proof of Morax's guilt. We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Miss?
Naturally, of course. But I must add, Leah is no longer Morax's Leah. Come with me. All the answers you seek lie ahead.
Okay. What about the... Okay, we totally get that. Huh? What? How should we get there? What? Really?
Gather! Order guide you. Quake! Gather! Solidify! Windblade!
What? That did not hurt him, really.
Stabilize! I will have order!
Really?
Windblade! No rest for the wicked. Solidify! With the wind!
Oh, it's a sword.
This is... a sword?
Wow.
Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proves that the god of salt had to fight back. Fight back against the evil Morax. But the power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can
It does look like something left behind after being defeated in battle.
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are two separate relics. According to the contract, you can only claim one.
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Yes, but the only one object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take two relics at the same time.
This logic!
Zhangli, she seems like a good person.
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide.
No! If I only take one half, then it can't be repaired, and the power of the God of Salt cannot be restored. No matter what, I must be faithful, even if it breaks the contract.
So you are already decided?
Zhangli!
That is to say, you can...
That's punish me however you want.
No, you can't!
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her. But as punishment, I will tell you the truth.
Huh? The truth?
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be your price to pay for breaking the contract. I'm afraid to say that the God of Salt, Havria, was not the start. She could save herself and her people from the war. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
No!
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade? Then...
This sword is not a relic belonging to the God of Salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Murder weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true!
As I said before, I only state the facts.
Preposterous! You are a follow...
Hey! Come back!
It is a punishment after all. I did not want to tell her such cruel facts, but the contract was broken. Let's follow her deeper into the ruin.
Okay. But we will not get this. Why? Why we will not get this? Now this is the...
Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
Salt and betrayal.
What are all these? What did they see? What happened?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door will show you all that happened back then.
Ooh, nice. Oh, so many people. Oh, shells. What happened here? Yuan held something in his unappraised pose, supreme effort. This must be one who... What a nice...
This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt.
Her dying
Her
moments.
dying moments have... The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
But what about these statue thingies?
No matter how weak their lives to come here, to break the sword, and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
This must be a lie. Falk, don't you dare try to...
Yikes.
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad thing. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now.
Oh, of course.
Indeed. In ages past, Havria's story served as a warning to me as well. Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also. All right then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Guyonstone Forest?
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Treading old ground. Telling old stories. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
Completed! And let's get this. What will we get? Hold on. Oh, he's crying. I mean... it means they worship the worshipper, even they can turn to salt. Leave the domain. That's why it been sealed away. Let's go to the top. So let's go and see this. Okay, let's go up there. This will take long. Will not take long. Nice. Even the god of salt, he could not his people, but he could. So that he killed himself first. Killed herself. Even his loyal followers. Even his loyal followers become salt, they stayed loyal to her. Even he gets one.
Now, I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Guyan stone forest. The Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue. To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also a homecoming. I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should remember that which I ended. History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force, and history's twist in its flow. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth. Stone carvings were one such ancient method, but unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself. Someday we may all disappear.
Zhongli.
Therefore, I thought of you, traveler. You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, now then, it is time that we consigned both the...
Huh? Why do we need to throw them into the sea?
As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison. Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folktales remain. Osial, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now.
What a nice story, and what a nice scenery.
May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue.
What a nice poem, Zhongli.
My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate.
Sulfur is finished. Away 60. Oh wait, maybe we can get Kazuha. Even Zhongli. Please give me Kazuha. Please give me Kazuha. Nope.
I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer. We did not measure right and wrong during the days of the Archon War in the same manner as we do today. Of course, as I am now, I only wish that she could have lived in a gentler time. I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer. That is a good question. In the past, I might have given you a most specific answer, but now... Yes. I suppose I will continue in my role as a consultant at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. But if this journey was to your liking, why don't you come along the next time I am seeking to preserve memories of Liyue's past?
Of course. So goodbye now, Zhongli. Oh, let's feature first. Zhongli to Papa Zhongli. Face to face. Let's say that. Bye bye, Zonly. Let's activate the story quest for Zonly. Let's do last one of the story. What is this story? Historia ulit. Historia, okay. Bye bye, Zombie. We will see you again. The 2.2 is coming. More contents to have on my Twitch. So don't miss that, guys. I will set a I will set a time for that.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Any new commissions?
As a matter of fact, there's one. Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor. He's hoping.
What is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people?
I have no reason to doubt your ability. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. If you're willing to accept this commission, head over to.
Okay, okay. No mere stone. Find the dog to Uncle Dai.
Hey, are you Uncle...
I am indeed. Ah, now then. You must be the adventurers assigned by the guild.
Huh? How could you...
By the clothes on your back and the look on your face. Experienced adventurers at that, I'll wager.
Right again! You...
Alright, my assistant should be arriving soon, so let's just wait here a moment.
Woo woo! That's why we're here! Now there's someone else taking it?
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter. Too much for adventurers alone to handle life here.
So there... Do you think we're not up to the job?
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis. With a professional by your side. Besides, this guy's... I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul...
You're a fool if you think...
Oh? And why am I...
Because Tevet's... Ha ha!
I think
Certainly
Zonly.
is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over.
Let's look for Zonly. Taka Zonly.
That's not being honest. That's just plain stupid.
Not yet.
Do you need a hand? Okay.
Or
Someone who understands geology and ore.
take a look around. Is there anyone in Teyvat more? The requester claims to have enlisted Teyvat's #1 rock expert, but Paimon doesn't believe a word of it. Nobody.
You appear to have taken his claim quite personally on my behalf.
Oh no. Paimon just wants to enlighten.
I see. Well, then it will be my pleasure to accompany you.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be a leading authority. We are at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still, I imagine I will be of help to you in this endeavor. If we do encounter an expert, I look forward to broadening my own understandings.
Stop. Well, we got him.
Oh no. Listen. I want to hear the story for Ishka.
Uncle Dai.
Oh, and this must be.
Yep.
Uh-huh. So you say. It's no use me singing his praise.
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Young Kun, these are...
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kunjun.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. I was standing by the side of the road one day when Uncle Dai called me over. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited.
Huh? How could you forget something like that?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. He looked to be very familiar with them. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining foreman.
So, do you have a poor memory?
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's rocks you need help with, I can most certain. Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcanic eruption. If I'm not mistaken, this is a rough gem from another nation.
Ah, a keen eye.
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining. My intuition tells me that there's high-quality crystal ore inside.
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a mark. Purity and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most precious crystals
I did not
contain
understand
deposits of water and
single
sand.
thing about that, guys.
In the moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within this stone shell captured a pocket of water. For water to be hidden in its depths, like a moon
Such a detailed say.
Everything he said is true. Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural.
Well, if Zhongli says
I've yet to encounter...
I've seen many.
Of course not! I feel I've met a... Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake for Mr. Zhongli not to join us. Trust me when I say that his...
Very well. There is strength in numbers, after all.
Okay, let's go. Where should we go? Nice. We can level up faster. I know that place. Let's teleport. It's way faster and we can glide there from to there to the point. So let's fly down. Fly me to the moon. I'm not saying that I will get demonetized. Shinjuku. I will not battle it. I'm not interested in battle today. We are continuing our story, that's all. What? Why are we getting follow?
Stabilize.
Hehe.
Yeah.
Okay, we can get that. Let's go.
Where did my friend...
Investigate, we can get some iron chunk. Iron chunk again, white chunk, okay. Iron chunk, okay. Let's go talk to this guy.
Whoa, this mine is huge!
This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to other matters. When we returned, the 4 men we'd left behind had vanished. I led a team around the entire mine, but found no trace. That's when I decided to enlist help.
So 4 miners have disappeared.
Yes, there were 10 of us. We lost Long, Bold Sen, Brave Sen, and Mao. I worked with all of them.
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their lives. Could it be that the 4 of them left for another mine?
Unlikely. There's no other lodging for miles around, and we didn't pass any other mines on the way over.
Huh. Such a huge mine. Did you really manage to explore every corner?
Underground, overground, we left no stone unturned. We tried everything short of digging further into the earth itself. How could 4 sturdy young men just vanish into the bedrock?
We'll need to explore the site ourselves before extracting any conclusions.
Very well. I'll wait here. Please, proceed wherever you'd like. If you come across any clues, let me know straight away.
Okay, let's go. Where should we go?
How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something? Over here! A pile of shirts, some trousers.
A few everyday items.
1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. That seems right. 10 shirts, 10 pairs of trousers. These must be spares, right? Look, Uncle Dai's clothes are identical.
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days without a change of clothes.
There's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap lying around.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift.
So, they didn't take any supplies.
Correct. Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. It seems likely they left with the tools of their trade.
Okay.
They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items? Curious.
Huh. Why would someone set off with their tools, but leave their luggage behind?
1, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing as they've yet to return, this seems an unlikely hypothesis. Or 2, they were forced to leave and had no time to think about their supplies.
I see. I thought I already get this.
Oh.
It's certainly a possibility. We'll need more clues before any further inference.
If they didn't leave, maybe they were made to leave. Let's make a note and let Uncle Dai know.
Okay, let's go.
Let's look around first and see if we can find any clues. Kunjun, what?
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues within.
Or, what does it have to do with the disappearance?
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. Okay.
Looks like he's concentrating really hard.
I see 4 men following someone out of the mine. It looks like a child.
A child? What's a child doing in a mine?
I'm not sure.
Also, how did you see anything exactly?
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I would appreciate it if what I'm about to tell you remained a secret. It's a little odd. I've never dared to tell anyone before. I can perceive the memories of Or.
Huh?
Perceive? So there's no conjecture at work?
You mean you can put your hand on a rock and boom, it...
I've always sensed that Or contains memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surrounding area. All I have to do is touch one and focus my attention, and the memories come to me.
Amazing! So you...
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like iron ore and white iron ore, aren't up to much. Their memories are hazy. Core lapis and crystal memories are much stronger. They record more events and in greater detail.
Stone seeing. Fascinating. A rare ability indeed. It was prudent of Uncle Dai to recruit you, Mr. Kunjun.
I'm glad I can be... Based on what I saw, I believe they followed this path.
This will take us north, away from the mine.
North. Another clue for Uncle Dad?
Okay.
Could it be that... Could it be that the child I saw kidnapped them?
Can we get this for lapis?
Solidify!
Nope. So look for more clues.
Excuse me, sir. Are you one of the workers here?
Ah, yes. You must be here about the disappearance. Please find them if you can. I don't know what happened. The weather was gloomy that day. The foreman left. I stayed behind with the other 4. After a while, I decided to take a break, just to catch my breath. I ended up falling asleep in the shelter inside. When I woke up, there was no sight of them. I'd only just been speaking with them and suddenly they'd vanished. Maybe I'm next.
So the men that were out working disappeared, with the only one left to tell the tale having been asleep in a shelter. Perhaps an accident occurred on site.
What a scary thought. An on-site accident. Found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Dai.
Clues.
You're back. How are the investigations?
We found 3 clues in the vicinity. First, there are 4 missing pickaxes, yet everyday items are still in their place. This suggests that your men didn't leave of their own accord, but were forced to.
Forced to? But who would kidnap miners?
Who indeed? Second, there were 5 workers at the mine. One of them left the site to take respite. When he awoke, his colleagues had disappeared without a trace. Those who kept working all disappeared. The one who left early emerged safe and sound.
Okay.
Now that you mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took a break. Could someone have entered the site and simply walked away with him?
This leads me to my third point. Mr. Kunjun here made good use of his, expert techniques to arrive at a conclusion. It was a child that took your men away.
A child? But there are no settlements here for miles around. There's no way a child would have made it over to the mine.
Unlikely as it sounds, that's our conclusion.
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed the road north, away from the mine and toward the ruins.
North. Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit.
Do you need help?
You've been invaluable to the investigation, but leave the legwork to us. If we set off now and make haste, we might be able to catch them.
Not so fast. The incident occurred 6 days ago. Even if they set out on foot, they will have covered a lot of ground by now.
You're right. New plan. I'll lead my search party over to the settlements further out and make some inquiries. There are only a few settlements around here with lodging for the night. We'll go investigate and see if we can come up with anything. In the meantime, you could keep looking for clues. If we don't see each other, let's reconvene at Wangshu Inn tomorrow evening.
Okay, okay.
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men will get...
Let's go. Let's finish this story.
We're gonna talk to the people over at the settlements while we keep investigating here.
Correct.
But there aren't any more clues at the mine. Shouldn't we go north?
Wait. I believe we're missing someone.
Huh?